All right, let's go over resistor color codes, and it definitely be helpful for you to understand how to read the values of resistors. One of the most commonly used components in electronic circuits, and so it's going to be helpful for you to understand how this chart corresponds to resistor values. So you see here I have three examples of resistors. One's a 4-band, one's a 5-band, one's a 6-band. Now, for the projects that we'll be doing with the Arduino board, we'll be using 4-band resistors. Don't think we'll come across any 5 or 6-band, but we definitely will be working with 4-band resistors. So let's start with this top one here. So we read from left to right, and the colors correspond to a number down here on this chart. So the first digit, which is represented by this red band, that is a 2. The second digit, let's see, green, so that would be a 5. And then the third digit in this 4-band resistor is the multiplier. We multiply by a power of 10, so it tells us how many zeros we're going to add to the first two digits. So we have 2, 5, and then let's see, orange corresponds to 3. So that's 25,000. That also can be denoted as 25K for short. And this Greek letter omega stands for ohms. So the units that we read resistance in is ohms. And then finally, this fourth band here, it tells us the tolerance of this resistor. This is a gold band. So the chart tells us that it's going to have a tolerance of plus or minus 5%. Let's take a look at the 5-band resistor here. So first digit is represented by color yellow, so that's a 4. And then second digit is blue, which is 6. And then the third digit, which is black, that's 0. So 460. And then you have you have orange here. So that's going to be 3 zeros because that's our multiplier. So 460,000. And we can abbreviate that as 460K. And here's our Greek letter omega, which stands for ohms. And if we look at the tolerance band, that's brown. So that would be a tolerance of plus or minus 1%. Right. Let's take a look at some of the actual resistors we'll be using I'll be using in the Arduino projects. You see here I have a couple of 4-band resistors. And so let's start with this top one here. It's a good idea to make sure your tolerance band is on the right hand side, and you can identify the tolerance band because it's the shiniest band. Okay? So starting from left to right, I have a red band, which that's 2, another red band, which is 2, and then our multiplier in this case is represented by a brown band, so I'm going to add, the number 1, so I'm at 1, 0. So this is 220 ohm resistor, and then our tolerance, let's see, gold band is 5%. All right, take a look at the second resistor here. Starting from left to right, I have a first digit represented by brown, that's 1. Then black is 0. Then our multiplier is represented by orange, which is 3. So I'm gonna have add 3 zeros. So let's see, 1, 2. So that's 10,000. So this is a 10K ohm resistor, and again with the tolerance represented by a gold band, which is plus or minus 5%.